Hi, my love. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. This is going to be your mini reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this trade with you also. So to my clients or my viewers who are watching, I had posted about needing a reading for myself, and so I picked like 2 people to trade with. So they're doing readings for me, and then I'm doing readings for them. So my client here, they asked a question of what do I need to pay attention to right now? So that's basically a very good question for just intuitive reading. So that's what we're gonna do. All of the decks that I'm working with are here on the table. Hopefully you guys could see it, but I'm basically working with the Crow Tarot, the Animal Spirit Oracle, Earth Magic. We have the Gaia Oracle, Angels Answers, and the Chakra reading cards. I pick and choose which ones I want, but I just like to have a variety. So let's pull from the Major Arcana deck and see what energy is revolving around you right now. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Ooh, the Hermit. Yay! I love the Hermit. Okay. So you got the Hermit right now as your current energy. And the Hermit to me is all about your inner focus, okay? The Hermit is a need to take a step back, inner focus. But what I'm hearing Spirit say is that there's something that needs, almost like you need to investigate deeper, okay? So this could be something within yourself. This could be another person, your feelings on another person or a situation. But Spirit just said to investigate deeper, okay? And then I kind of got like the image of study, like you have books laid out all over the table. So there's some sort of study, deep studying, inner focus, focusing deep. That's what Spirit is saying. So whatever needs you, this one wants to come out. Whatever you need to be focusing on a deeper aspect, whatever is currently, like literally as you're watching this video, if there is a certain somebody, something, or whatever pops up to mind, that is your intuition giving you that hit. Okay, so trust that. But there is something that you need to be investigating deeper, okay? Finding more information about. We also have the hummingbird popping up, which is the air element. So air is communication and your thoughts. And with the hummingbird, it says positive and spiritually vibrant. So you're not in a bad place with the Hermit card, because sometimes when we see Hermit, we think, oh my gosh, like withdrawing, not feeling very social. Sometimes it's depression. Sometimes it's just like wanting to be alone. But I feel like for you, it's more of a need to dive in deep on a topic or a person. And then the hummingbird is revealing spiritually and positivity, just feeling all overall good energy. So your vibe right now is positive, it's good. But there is just a need to, woo, okay, here we go. We have the 8 of Wands, I love it. So the 8 of Wands is all about fast forward movement, it's future focus. So that you're in a good place. This isn't anything negative, but there's something that needs more attention, okay? So that 8 of Wands popping up is immediate action as well. So pertaining to whatever this is that needs your immediate action and attention, it needs immediate action. So don't drag your feet too long on that topic. If it's a certain someone that you're looking deeper into and maybe it's just to make a decision about, you got to do it quick. We have the Lovers card coming up. We also have the Ace of Cups. So this is I feel like this is an issue of emotions. I feel like your emotions, something with the relationship perhaps, something with love, something with your connection. It doesn't have to be romantic love. Lovers could also be a connection with a friend, a best friend even, or a family member, or someone close to you, okay? Needs immediate action, diving in deeper with them. And then this is an overflowing cup, you guys. So this is Ace of Cups is like releasing emotions, letting things out. We have a new moon coming up in a couple days, the end of July and the 1st of August. And I feel like the new moon is all about releasing. It's all about shedding those layers. So for you, I feel like what's happening is you're going to be needing to release, getting things off your chest, speaking it out, and you're being urged to take action with that. So if there is a certain someone in your life, whether it's a lover or a best friend or a family member, whoever is popping up in your mind, this is, the Hermit card is kind of saying, taking some time to have a one-on-one with them, okay? I just shuffled all of this really good, and the same card pops out from the previous client. The communication card. So absolutely, you are being called by Spirit to communicate with somebody. It's going to be a positive communication, I feel, because of the hummingbird. It's almost like Spirit is saying, this is going to be a good topic. It's going to be a good conversation. I feel like it's going to set you free. But you are being guided to have a really good, close conversation with this individual. Let's see what the Angel Answers has to say about that, though. Okay, this one wants to come out. Meditation brings answers. So I feel like they're saying before you have the one-on-one with this person, make sure that you meditate on the topics. Make sure that you take some time to focus on it. Okay, your cards are just falling out everywhere. Amethyst, transformation, certainty, and confidence. Amethyst is a very spiritual stone, goes hand in hand with the hummingbird being a very positive animal. But it's also transformation, and it's also confidence and certainty. So you're going to feel on like really good about having this connection with this person. You're going to feel like you're going to be able to really express yourself openly and have the conversation you've been wanting to have. I would also recommend, if you are into crystals, which I believe you are, to hold an amethyst during this topic, during this conversation. I feel like maybe this will be a way to break through spiritually. I feel like this is going to be a spiritual based topic of conversation. And maybe you guys will be starting to see eye to eye about topics. Maybe you're going to have a breakthrough with this person. Something big, okay? But it's going to be a good thing for you. And maybe this is something that you've been wanting to do for a while now because of that Hermit card. It's something that has been floating on your mind for quite some time. Okay, let me pull also just for you, now that we got that out of the way. Where are my cards? Oh, here. I have so many decks on the table right now. Okay, so let's just pull for you. Anything else that you need to know about yourself? Since I feel like that was more so about whoever or whatever that topic was about. But let's see for you. How are you doing? Let's give it one more shuffle. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Wow, completely different energy here. And the 7 of Pentacles. So overall energy for you, my love, is coming out of the hard patch, okay? So I feel like also spiritually speaking, your spirituality, you're really good. You're good. But I also feel like you've recently come out of a hard patch. The cycle is almost over, okay? The 10 of Swords is kind of saying that cycle, that hard patch that you were in, is almost over. So hang in there. But I also feel like spiritually, it didn't break you spiritually. You have Eagle. You also have, and it's funny because I'm using the Crow Tarot, but the last 2 animal cards came up. They were all winged birds, okay? So spirit animals, maybe you have an animal guide of a feather. The animal guide of a feather. So some kind of a bird, or birds may be prominent with you too. So I'm going to say that. But I also feel like it's like the birds are the birds are getting you through this hard process. The birds are they're all about your mind, because we have swords and we have birds and it's air energy. It's a lot of mind stuff. you're going to get to a place too where you're going to be able to nest again. So I feel like right now, maybe you've just been in an uncomfortable part of, physically in your life, but you're coming out of it. The cycle is ending. And then that Seven of Pentacles, like you're going to be able to tend to things that you need to do. This could be like basic housework, tending to the bills, tending to, just average things that maybe you haven't been having the energy to focus on because you've been mentally blocked or just feeling like you're so drained, right? So we have the eagle energy. Where's my little, which is air. So the eagle is all about truth seeker, transformations, karma. So basically the karma card coming up with that 10 of swords, because he's right below the 10 of swords, the way I placed him, is all of it is saying is that everything, all of the troubled times that we go through, it's karma, right? We place our energy out into the universe and we have to deal with what we get back. Sometimes if we put out some not so nice energy, we have to deal with it, right? So sometimes, a lot of the times, the things that are manifested in our life, the bad days, like not having money for gas or a flat tire, those are ways of the universe to put us in check, okay? So I feel like I gotta say that. I feel like Spirit wants you to know you may be going through hard times physically because spiritually you're good. You have a strong spiritual presence to you and a lot of winged birds of a feather around you. But spiritually speaking, you're good. But physically, you may not be feeling so great. And I feel like it's kind of like Spirit is saying, you're having these difficulties, those bad days. Maybe you had a string of them. And it's not anything to punish you. It is just to be a reminder. It's a reality check. Okay. So the eagle is also very, as a bird of prey. They grab what they want. He has his eye on the prize. Don't lose sight of that. Don't lose sight of the eye on the prize. Don't lose sight of, this is also can resemble the sun. Okay. Don't lose sight on the positivities, the positives in life, even if you're going through some darker moments or even if you're exhausted as hell. Don't lose sight of the good things. We're challenged at times in life for a reason, okay? Sometimes we go through bad days or a string of them for a reason. And it doesn't always make itself known right away. But I guarantee you'll have a moment where you'll be like, oh my God, now I know why I had such a shitty week. And because maybe the shitty week slowed you down so that, grounding, so that you could, reground, so that you could refocus. And then we have inspiration to inspire you. See how that works? So sometimes shitty days or shitty weeks or a big blowout in experience or whatever happens for a reason. The Five of Pentacles makes me think maybe you recently went through some financial hardships. Okay. The Ten of Swords can be a lot of mental conflicts or just feeling exhausted. Maybe there was a backstabbing taking place. Backstabbing, but like some sort of, some sort of rift with the friends or just some sort of feeling betrayed or just, you just felt defeated. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is priorities. Maybe you had to step away from some of your more favorite tasks and deal with some of the more mundane things about, everyday life, right? Adulting, whatever the case. But we go through these setbacks for a reason. It teaches you to be stronger and to not, allow these things to get the better of you. So always be focused, like the eagle energy. But it's a chance for you to learn to reground yourself, reroute yourself, and then also re-inspire you. So maybe these setbacks or these troubling times that you recently went through did inspire you in a way to do something great. And you're going to start to see all of that come together, especially once we get through this Ten of Swords. So you're almost there, my love. You're almost out of it. You're going to be okay. Your energy is beautiful. Your spiritual connection is really strong. I feel like that was what gave you faith and hope during the troubled times. But the physical is where you were struggling the most. Your physical is a little bit, it's a little bit weaker. but you're gonna be okay. So my love, thank you for allowing me to read for you. If you have any questions, you know how to contact me. Please send me a DM. And I hope that you resonated with your reading. I hope it gave you guidance and something to think about. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, my love.